Moorhead, Fargo. 701-478-4959 is the number to call in the studio. And our hour is an hour where we focus on the legal and medical aspects of cannabis. We're not here to break the law. We're here to change the law. So that's what we stand for, and it's going to be a fun show. I got a couple buddies that I've known a long time, and we're not going to be serious today. I've done plenty serious shows, so we're going to have a little fun, and so we're going to get it kicked off right now by Billy Preston, and this guy is going to go around in circles as soon as I hit the play button. Here we go. Shoo, man, the temperature in here went up about 20-some degrees with Will It Go Round in Circles by Billy Preston. And we are moving along here. ND for Freedom of Cannabis Act, that's the petition out there. That's the one. It's out. We need help. We need people signing. We need people getting people to sign. Lisa's going to tell you where you can sign, but I'm going to tell you what happens after this. At 5 o'clock, we'll be at Tochi Products, doing our meeting till 6:30, and we're back on for that. That's every Thursday. And then January 24th, we're back at West Acres from noon to 7. So that's really exciting. We'll have a table there. You can come, well, whatever. You'll see us. You'll know. And then, Lisa, tell us, where can we go?
You can sign ND for Freedom.
Hold on 1 second. Now do it.
You can sign ND for Freedom of Cannabis Act at Tochi Products, Addictions, Smokies, Mellow Mood, 46 and 2 Tattoo, and Orange Records, all in Fargo, and elsewhere in North Dakota. You can go to ndforfreedom.org and go to the petitioner locator, and you will find a place you can sign.
That's awesome. And like I said, ND for Freedom of Cannabis Act, it's a constitutional measure. It's going to require more signatures, but it just buys us, the people in North Dakota, just more freedom, more control. And let me tell you what that's about. It's 21 plus to possess. You need a licensed business, need to be private to consume, and up to 12 plants you can grow. And I noticed in Illinois they've got a similar kind of thing to ours, but the growing segment is in the medical. So that's, they have that at least. So
they're on their way.
Yeah, they sure are.
They got a foot in the door.
Absolutely. And that whole tax thing, like I seen a receipt, like some guy bought like $220 worth. It came to like $303. We're talking 80 some dollars in taxes. So you say, well, that's horrible. Well, it's Illinois. It's $13 for a pack of cigarettes in Chicago. I think, but thank God I don't smoke. I think they're like $4 here. So that's what Illinois is. So you can't look at that and say, well, that's because of cannabis. No, that's because you're in the state of Illinois. Those guys are broke. They're stupid broke.
Yes, they could take a little less, though, I think, still.
And I think they might.
The legislators wrote it. So, of course, they decided for themselves that they were going to get all that tax money. And, of course, there are many benefits to the tax money generated, but there's a point at which it's taken it a little too far, I would say. Yeah, but I got to say, like I said, I got a little bit emotional. I don't cry because I'm a man, but I did have to turn my face a little bit when I seen the lines of people in Illinois. Yes.
And I just can't, and this is, and Lisa and I, you've heard me say this before, but where was the smart approaches to marijuana that day? Where was the people, picketing this, saying, look at this, our kids now, and the violence and the rah-rah. Where were those rah-rah guys? Because the only thing I seen was lines in front of the dispensary that opened, and relief in people's, in people's heads.
Absolutely.
So,
yep.
I don't know. To me, it was a win-win. It was awesome to see.
Yes.
Illinois is going to overly tax, because that's just what Illinois does.
It'll work itself out.
Absolutely. And we're generating revenue, and for people who couldn't afford medical, can now get the medicine they need.
Yes.
Because that's what we also forget is cannabis is medicine, and it's medicine for all. And if you don't know it or not, listen to our show last time about homeostasis, and you'll see that our bodies are better at rest with our endocannabinoid nourished. And we're going to jump in. And this, speaking of nourished and whatever, Gail Peterson, I know you can hear me. I'm going to play a little something for you. This is Got Love by the Revivalists. Woo! And there we are, Got Love by the Revivalists. Now, again, it just got about 30 degrees hotter yet. I've taken a pair of socks off. Yeah, I've got more than one pair. All right, Orange Records. This hour of music on KRFF 95.9 LPFM is being underwritten by Orange Records. Orange Records offers a variety of new and used music on vinyl and CD, as well as a large selection of posters, DVDs, and much more. Orange Records is located at 641 First Avenue North in downtown Fargo and is open 7 days a week. Search Orange Records Fargo on Facebook for updates on new arrivals. So like I mentioned at the beginning of the show, I'm not covering anything serious. I came to party, so we're going to party. And this time next week, I'll have probably 13 less teeth on a Mexican street, hoping I make it back safe. So this show you'll probably hear next Thursday as well, because we need to play one, and I'm not really a big fan of not playing something. So this barn burner, you'll probably hear again and again. Just think of me, because this time, 7 days from now, I'm going to be under the gun. But I'm going to get a new smile. It's 2020. It's the year of new smiles. And we've got Shane and Joe Bertrand, my old buddies, and they're in all kinds of bands, one of which is playing tomorrow, Prediction of the Witch, with the Dad Band, Shadow Lab, January 3rd, Drunken Wrath. It's our Radio Free Friday segment, 8 p.m. to closing, although I think it's 9 o'clock, actually. It seems to me like that's what I noticed. So we're going to go with that one. And he's also in a band with his brother, and you can see them around places, too. They got their own little circuit happening. And Shane's got juicy hands, I've heard, he's juicy, So we're gonna check out some of that juice that he's bringing. But first, we're going to play a song that's by Dirty Moon Frank, which actually used to be called Dr. Moon Larry for all you old-school bar people. We're talking the Ralphs, Ricks. I'm not so sure. Did you play Kirby's? Yeah, and I remember seeing those guys at Rick's, and I don't know if you know Rick's, but Rick's is kind of like, leather jacket, they'll, chew your ankle off kind of music. And I remember when they came out, Joe was barefoot, and it was beautiful. I mean, it was like the best time I've ever had at Rick's, and they've all been fun, don't get me wrong. But anyway, we're going to play something from Dirty Moon Frank. It's called Cornbread, and that was Cornbread by Dirty Moon Frank. And we're at showtime, so we're going to get right into it. Here's the intro sign. Canna-Talk ND with Wilson is coming up here as I speak on KRFF 95.9 LPFM 704-78-4959. You want to give us a call? I won't answer the phone, but hey, do it for fun. Canna-Talk ND. Hey, guys, how you doing? We got Shane and Joe Bertrand, the brothers Bertrand, who do acoustic stuff. And, well, apparently they got a hold of me and they go, well, we don't just have businesses and build stuff and, we're not just parents and, responsible people. We actually do pot songs. I'm like, well, we can't do that here. They're like, well, it's called Canna-Talk ND, Wilson. I thought, yeah, that makes perfect sense, A
light bulb went off, man.
Get closer to the...
Yeah.
Get all the way in, buddy.
Get all the way in. We're going to have to hug here, Shane.
Probably. Or put the headphones on so you can hear yourselves better. Try that, and I'll give you a second. ND for Freedom of Cannabis Act. You can ndforfreedom.org. ND for Freedom Cannabis Act on Facebook. Canna-Talk ND is the YouTube channel. Do like what the hipsters say. Smash that like button. Hit that subscriber dealie. And we got to get to 2,000 so we have more freedom. And am I missing anything, Lisa?
You can also find us on Facebook at ND for Freedom of Cannabis Act, the page. And we are live streaming to there right now if anybody wants to take a peek at who's all in here.
Okay, guys, all right, somebody talking to something so I can hear you.
Yo.
Okay, there they are.
We're talking.
Okay, good. They
Shane
sure
and I
are.
might kiss while we're doing this.
Well,
pretty close.
We're pretty close.
We are streaming live. I mean, I don't know what that means really, but it means somebody can see you. Okay, so I got let's see, the guitars are sounding groovy. So, what do you guys think? You want to give her a shot?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay, what are you guys going to play first?
This one's called Every Bud Has Its Bowl.
Oh, good.
It's a parody to Every Rose Has Its Thorn by Poison.
Oh, good.
No poison in here tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A mutual friend of ours actually originally wrote this song.
Oh.
But he said he forgot the lyrics, and I just went ahead and wrote it. So.
Well, it's funny because I know that you used to live above me, and my daughter, I think, was like 8 or 9 when you did the typo negative When the Children Cry.
Oh, yeah.
And then I believe you were kind of working on the Everybody Has Its Bowl at that time.
Yeah.
And I remember, because I remember my daughter, we'd be down there, and we could hear you guys upstairs. So we would like sing up through the floor.
There you go.
Because they were up there doing it. And I'd be like, hey, Jada, check this out. And we'd be like singing it back up because that, well, as you know, bass travels, and when the children cry, like I can't do it. But when you do it like that. That's from Squirt Boy there, he even talks squirty, like I don't even know what that means.
Dark
but
rock and juicy hands.
all right,
there you go.
Well, do you guys think you can give it a shot, you think?
Yeah.
All right, what's the first song called?
Everybody has his bowl.
Everybody has a bowl, of course it is. Go ahead.
We all sit silently still in the depths of the smoke. And as we all look at each other, we decide we need a talk. Should we pack up a bong, or pack up a pipe? Should we roll another joint? Oh, it all doesn't matter, just as long as we all know everyone has his bowl. Just like everyone should get stoned, just like marijuana should be all homegrown. Every bud has its bowl, yeah it does. Listen to my favorite song playing on the radio. When a friend comes up and asks me if I want to smoke another ounce, well, I wonder if you could just pack me another bowl. 'Cause I know if I smoke all that weed, I'm gonna forget everything I know. I guess everyone has his bowl. Just like everyone should get stoned, just like marijuana should be all homegrown. Every bud has its bowl. I know it's been a while now since I've had myself a drag. We're running out of weed so quick and we need to get another bag. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm so bleeping high right now, I don't have a clue. If I didn't have any weed, I'd probably sniff some glue. And now I want to smoke through a gravity bomb that should help my buzz along and hang out with my stoner friends, and we'll all get high till the end. I guess everyone has his bowl, just like everyone should get stoned, just like marijuana should be all homegrown. Every bud has his bowl.
Oh, man. That's a big clap for you guys. Man, that sounded stinking phenomenal. Man, I had the headphones on. I don't know about you guys out there, but I don't want to listen to what they're saying because it's illegal in the state of North Dakota. But ND for Freedom of Cannabis Act is going to try to remedy that for you. We have petitions you can sign, the website you can get on, and we're going to jump right into Cornbread by Dirty Moon Frank. No, I lied. This is me and the Squirt Man. All right, here we are, and they're going to play a couple more songs, and so let's give it up for them. The brothers Bertrand doing They'll Tell You.
Squirt.
All right, sorry, go ahead.
All right, this next song is, I guess I'll Smoke Some Grass. It's about all the troubles in life, and there you go, that's even better. All the troubles in life and how nice it is just to sit down and smoke some grass.
Okay, now you guys are live. My bad. The only one mic was rocking, but the top one's going now.
Yeah, we're good now?
Yeah, we're super good now. So go ahead and just
This is, I guess, I'll smoke some grass. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kids are grown and the ex-wife's gone, and there's no one gunning for me. They're out loud living their own life, so I guess I'm finally free. So climb up in that easy chair and let the time pass. With nothing much to do, so I guess I'll smoke some grass. Well, I'll burn down my restaurant, I'll burn it to the ground. I'll get a stick with a little meat, and the ashes all float around. And so I'll grab up all that insurance money and let the check cash, and climb up in my easy chair, and then I'll smoke some grass. Nicely done. Me and my bro played a late night show, and the girls let it all hang out. Now come on back to my little shack, I wanna know what y'all about. So we grabbed our guitars with a head to stars and our as long as a mast, and then we like cocaine rabbits, and then we smoke some grass.
Woofda. Boom. And that is how you do that. And we're going to jump right back into a song again by Dirty Moon Frank. And Word on the Streets is they're putting out new material, so that's exciting. And I was just going to say, like I said, they used to be known Dr. Moon Larry, but back then my living wasn't as clean as it was now. And I'd stopped going to church in those times. And I just couldn't get the name right. I kept calling it Dirty Moon Frank, Stinky Boy Bob, or whatever. And they're like, well, man, let's just change the name of the band. Because Hold on. Okay, go ahead.
You know what the story is, Wilson? We were Dirty Moon Frank. We were Dr. Moon Larry. And I went out to the bar and ran into you. We were having a couple of drinks. And you're like, hey, what is that band name here? What is that band thing going on here? Dirty Moon Frank. And I'm like, you know what? That's a better name, Wilson. And it was stuck. So the creator.
Yeah. And so like I said, I'm a MySpace star. And I created the better name. But anyway, let's jump back into that. This song is called Free Dog on the Man, and here we go. Boom. Man of the dog. Dog of the man. Doesn't matter. Okay, well, the brothers Bertrand, we got them back live here. Again, I want to say thanks for rolling in. You guys rock. I didn't want a serious show, so you guys kind of popped out of nowhere, and we've known each other a long time. Like I said, I don't even know if I was old enough to buy beer when I met you guys, and you were saying you were 16. So
I was 16 when I met you, yeah.
So that's crazy. Man, where's the time go? And so this one, I want to say it. Okay, so the brothers Bertrand, they're playing the Seeds and Stem Blues. Take it away, boys.
All right. 1, 2, 3, and...
Checked my stash just the other night. I knew that it was high times and things were getting tight. I needed something to get my head right. I got those nasty old seeds of stem.
Took them Sam's 'cause I had nothing more. I rolled them in a joint, sat on the floor. I took the toke till my throat got sore. I got this nasty old seed that says blues.
Took some seeds and I baked them in a cake. I tried to smoke a few, but it was more than I could take. All I got was a bad headache. I got those nasty old seeds and stem blues.
I thought I hid the stash somewhere. It was under the couch and spilled everywhere. The pot was mixed with cat hair. I got this nasty old seed that says blues.
I get some money, gonna buy me a pound. Get all of my friends and pass it around. It'll be a while before we come down to those nasty old seeds and stem blues. Woo!
Seeds and stems blues.
Seeds and stem blues. That's beautiful. Why don't you each take a mic there, and then we can chat about stuff. I'll put you on too, Lisa, and then these guys after they leave, then we'll talk about the stuff. But anyway, dudes, what you guys got going on? Shane, tell me what's happening. We're going to see each other tomorrow, aren't we?
Absolutely. Drum Conrath Brewing Company, downtown Fargo. A bunch of bands are playing. I play bass for Prediction of the Witch. We're the third band that night. Dad Band, Brutaler, Prediction of the Witch, and Shadow Lab.
That's right. January 3rd. 8 o'clock. January 3rd, Drum Conrath, downtown, beautiful Fargo. Very close to where my neighborhood, actually. And so it's a good time. And what else? You guys, the Brothers Bertrand, what are you guys doing? Yeah. Joe, tell me that.
Yeah, Brothers Bertrand, we're going to be down at Front Street January 11th.
Yep.
Yeah, what's the times? I can't even remember. 9:30, 12:30?
9 to 11.
9 to 11. I have no idea what
you guys should just say it starts when you get there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
right. Party starts when we show up.
But yeah, we've been playing the Front Street since it's opened, and it's such a great place to go. Same with Drum Conrath. We played them in Mapleton when they were there too. So great
so they were there.
Yeah.
So Shane, do you think does it sound good in the Drum Conrath? I always wondered about that.
It sounds great. You know, it's I have no complaints.
Because that just kind of trips me out. You know how you can get in a building and then like the ceiling is too low or whatever. Like I don't know, like you lose the sound in a room. You know,
you can hear everything in that place.
Well, I thought so.
And they turn it up really loud too. So make sure you bring some earplugs.
Because I know when Lisa and I's been there, it sounds great to me. But I'm sitting up front hawking the petition. I'm pushing personal freedom. I'm out there on the streets trying to get cannabis legal, adult personal use. Indy for Freedom Cannabis Act.
It's a good thing we have you, Wilson.
That's right. Joe, you want to tell me why you think cannabis should be legal? You do think it should be legal, right?
Yeah, well, I'm singing songs about it, so.
Well, you know.
Yeah. So I guess
you wouldn't be the first fake person I've seen. Just kidding.
Yeah, but I guess not just for medicinal purposes, but I mean everybody's already smoking it anyways, right?
Well, right, because it's hard. Like I said, it's hard to keep using an argument while like the dominoes fall, okay, now Illinois, okay, now Canada, okay, now Michigan, and they're all saying, well, it's benefiting. That not one person goes, yeah, it's a really horrible thing to do, but we should do this horrible thing.
Makes everybody happy, brings money to the state.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Why not?
Yeah,
right.
It's a heck of a lot better than alcohol and nicotine as far as I'm concerned.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Well, as a guy who plays downtown and stuff, could you imagine if just for fun, say there was no more booze, right? It went dry, and the only thing you could do socially downtown would be cannabis. Could you imagine what the 2 o'clock in the morning scene would be like if nobody was drunk and they just kind of hung out and, smoked cannabis? It'd be nuts how quiet.
Yeah. Everyone would be so happy and, kind of tired.
Guitar, singing.
Yeah. It's like you'd have to have less cops, I feel.
Yeah, I would think so, yeah.
Right?
That's crazy. All right. Well, dudes, thanks for coming in, and I'll see you, Shane, tomorrow.
Yep.
You'll see me, too. I'm coming. First time I'm going to see Prediction of the Witch. Heard lots of stuff from him, but I haven't come and checked them out yet, so I'll be here. I'll see you tomorrow, too.
Oh,
nice.
Yeah, you'll probably have to sign the petition, because I don't think you have.
I don't think I have. I haven't, no.
His brother
I
has
have
that.
mine over in my bag right here.
It's getting done now.
Sign it.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Wilson, thanks for letting us on, man.
Yeah.
It was really fun.
Thanks for having us, you guys.
Thanks for coming.
It's great.
Guys.
And like I
That
said,
was awesome.
we'll see you guys tomorrow. And that was the Brothers Bertrand singing Pots. Singing pawn thoughts. And we'll just leave it with that. Seeds and Stems Blues was the last song they played. Dirty Moon Frank is the album. And apparently, again, they're making more music.
You got it, man. Down to my basement, hitting them up.
Man, yeah, Dirty Moon Frank. I always loved it. Like the funk blues, like the Tower of Power stuff.
Oh, yeah.
It's always just that and blues to me, just like you don't have to reinvent the wheel. It's just it's just great.
Sly and the Family Stone type stuff,
Yeah. And some kind of rockin' stuff, too, man. We kind of put it out there. Get a little heavier every once in a while,
We're all over
too.
the place, yeah.
So distortion, you're saying, like a chicka chicka.
Yeah.
Not metal, but it's a little more rockin' than our usual Dirty Moon Frank stuff.
Right.
All right, well, cool. Well, I'll let you guys ride with this. Prediction of the Witch, that's the band Shane's in. He's going to be at Drunken Wrath tomorrow, January 3rd. That's downtown Fargo. It's a thing we call Radio Free Friday. Starts at 8 o'clock. There's also the Dad Band and the Shadow Lab. And, all right, guys, well, we'll see you around. And this hour of music on KRFF 95.9 LPFM is being underwritten by Flatland Guitar in Lutherie. Flatland Guitar is your full-service guitar shop and your exclusive dealer for Yamaha, Taylor, and Paul Reed Smith guitars and many others. They also sell guitars on consignment as well as take trade-ins along with having a full-service on-site repair center. Check out Flatland Guitar and Lutherie on Facebook or visit them at 1450 25th Street South in Fargo. So, as we wrap this thing up, ND for Freedom Cannabis Act, that's what's happening. Where can they sign, Lisa?
You can sign in Fargo at Tochi, Addictions, Smokies, Mellow Mood, 46 and 2 Tattoo, and Orange Records. And all over North Dakota, you can sign at many spots, and you can find those on nd4freedom.org at the petitioner locator. That will send you where you need to go to sign.
Sounds good. And we're meeting directly after this at Tochi Products. We're there every Thursday, 5 to 6:30, preceding this show. Except, well, I won't be here next Thursday because, as aforementioned, I'm going to be in some cartel-protected dentist chair, hoping I'll make it back, which, so far I'm at like 60-40, so that's good. I'm just not going to tell you which side of that I'm sitting on. But anyway, ND for Freedom of Cannabis Act, 21 plus to possess. Private consumption, up to 12 plants. It's a constitutional measure, which I guess is the news as we've now pushed it to.
Well, we haven't mentioned before, and I thought we better mention that our petition will be to get on the ballot for the general election November 3rd, 2020. And that means, everybody, they are due in by July 6th. We need that 30,000 signatures. We need more people to help, and we need everybody to sign.
That's right, because just realistically, 30,000, it's the better measure as far as constitutional protection. It's everybody's going to benefit from it, not just people in Cass County, which people forget Cass County voted 52% during Measure 3 for a horribly wrote bill. So Cass County, the numbers say we're ready for it, and I would argue that they're also ready for personal freedoms and to have self-grow. So we need everybody to get behind it because we need, like she said, extra signatures, but we bought ourselves some extra time. General election, June something, you're saying that's when we have to have
July 6th, we must turn in. We will be going to Bismarck and turning in many packets. And the general election is November 3rd, 2020.
Scary. 2020 is going to be a great year. It's going to be green. Twin green. Doesn't make any sense to me, and I just worked that one out. But anyway, guys, I'm going to play a quick song here, and then Canna-Talk ND with Wilson is what we've just listened to. And we'll see you guys on the next one, unless I pop back in, which I might.